If you're enjoying the commentary I present over here, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 18.6 by next Wednesday. And so help your boy out. You know what I'm saying? Hype the video as well if you can. Apparently that does something according to YouTube. Netflix is now facing controversy. That's nothing new. Netflix is no stranger to controversy. There's always things that go on. The one thing that I always appreciated about Netflix, regardless of whether or not we agree, or Netflix has always been, in my opinion, consistent. And I know it's easy for us to get over here and grift and talk about all of the negative things that they do. But Netflix, at least as far as my knowledge goes, they've always been consistent in what they want to do, which is push out content across all mediums of political, whatever. Like, they don't care if it's right wing, they don't care if it's left wing, they don't care what it is, as long as it's not breaking the law and, it's going to make them money, okay? But now they're in trouble. And that's because Space Daddy is after them. Oh, my goodness. Elon Musk is now calling out Netflix. Not just calling out Netflix, but he's calling for you to cancel your Netflix subscription. Why? Well, I'll take a good little gobble out of this. Netflix, they have this picture here: protect your kids, cancel Netflix, transgender woke agenda, your kids. Okay, so why is that? Why is he calling? Oh boy, I have not seen this yet, so I'm gonna brace for whatever it is I'm about to hear. Holy shit! On Netflix, the Babysitters Club pushes transgenderism on kids, shames characters for misgendering, and demands hospital staff refer to and treat a boy as a girl. Let's take a look.
It took a while, but we finally found a file for a Bailey Del Vecchio. Is 32 Burnhill Road still the current address? Yeah. Have you been giving him fluids? If he's dehydrated, we'll need to place an IV. Have him change into this. Well...
I hear someone's not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
Can I please talk to you two outside?
I know that you guys are busy, but as you would see, if you looked at her and not her chart, Bailey is not a boy. And by treating her like one, you are completely ignoring who she is. You're making her feel insignificant and humiliated. And that's not gonna help her feel good or safe or calm. So
take the little bitch to another hospital.
Her for who she is. And if at all possible, could you find me a non-blue hospital gown?
No bonus. Marianne.
Dad.
Oh, Marianne.
Man, get this bullshit. No. I thought I was going to defend Netflix a little. Oh, fuck out of here. No, stop it. First of all, that was some of the worst writing I've ever seen. First of all, let's address this point, right? Okay, so obviously if you're a doctor or you're a nurse or whatever, you come into the room and you know that there's a little boy laying on the bed, but he's dressed like a little girl. So you're either going to have one or two mindsets. You're either going to have the mindset of, I don't care what the little nigglet is wearing or how he's presenting. The little nigglet is a little nigglet, and I'm going to call him a little nigglet. Now, if you bring in a little niggless in here, I'll call her a little niggless. Okay, but I'm going to call him what he is because I'm a doctor and I got to go off logic. Or you could be of the other mindset where you're like, ooh, there's a little nigglet in the bed, but he's presenting as a little niggless. Okay, so let me kind of like, there is no in between. You're either going to be that or you're going to be that. All right. So if you came in and you made it a point to say, because did you hear the dialogue? Yeah, so how's the little boy doing? Oh, is he? Like, they was putting all it was obvious. Like, go back, just listen to the beginning of it. I'm going to play it one more time.
Found a file for a Bailey Del Vecchio. Is 32 Burnhill Road still the current address? Yeah. Have you been giving him fluids? If he's dehydrated, we'll need to place an IV.
If he's dehydrated.
Have him change into this.
Have him change into this.
Well...
I hear someone's not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
Let's take a look at the little man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. So if you have the first mindset where you're like, well, this is a little nigglet. I see a little nigglet, and I'm going to call him a little nigglet. And a little girl brings you into a room and say, hey, I want you to refer to my little brother as a little girl. Your response would be, well, with all due respect, little girl, I am a doctor, and I'm not going based off of how that little niglet feels. He is a niglet, not a niggless, okay? I'm sorry. It is what it is, all right? And if you have the other mindset where you're accepting of that, this conversation is entirely moot because you would have saw that the little niglet was presenting as a niggless from the jump. So you would have never called him that. And this is bad writing. This is why all of these motherfuckers need to get the hell up out of Hollywood. Netflix, you got to be ashamed of yourself for even looking at this and saying, yeah, we're going to release that. What? Like, are you out of your damn mind? And then that's not even addressing the serious part of this where you have a fucking child who, for whatever reason, we've agreed that children, rightfully so, children cannot consent to anything sexual, but somehow they can consent to having their gender change. If you don't get this shit the hell up out of here. And listen, why am I not surprised that the little niglet is a white baby and then his older sister is a mixed baby? You can't make this shit up. You just cannot make this shit up, man.
My leg!
You can't make this up. And so, of course, Elon, where Space Daddy go? Pause. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, of course, he says, cancel Netflix. And boy. Neon from Clownfish TV says it's not just Netflix. It's Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney too. And it's been going on for years. These shows are actually pretty old. Dear trans community, don't tell me I have to accept you for who you are when you couldn't accept yourself for who you are. Damn. It continues. They're doubling down though. Where is it? Netflix is doubling down on pushing woke and trans ideology at children. Parents should think twice about letting their kids watch. Elon Musk has had enough and canceled his Netflix subscription today. So let me see what this said. Hold on.
It's not the park. It's me.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Whole new place. I can just be Barney, and I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier. And that's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie mascots. Pugsley reminded me how important it is to live your life without apology. So, I think I gotta give living here a shot. Don't you?
You don't need my permission. I just wouldn't want Courtney as a roommate. We'll be the best of friends!
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place.
At least they got the aesthetic of them right. That's exactly how all them weirdos look. That's exactly how they all look. And the simple fact of the matter is, guys, you knew that it wasn't going to change overnight, right? And I just want to make it abundantly clear. It's not that there's no room for this kind of content at all, right? It's not that. It's that you know that most people don't believe in this shit, and yet we keep getting more and more content, which lets us know. So everything in a capitalistic society works like this. Supply, demand. If there is demand, we need more supply. If demand exceeds supply, then supply that is available costs a lot. But if the demand does not even reach the amount of the supply, then supply is very low as far as the cost, right? So when demand for this content is so low, we know that most people don't believe this shit. Demand for it is so low, but yet we keep getting so much of the supply, despite the fact that we know the cost of it does not justify the demand. Oh, I'm sorry, that the demand for it does not justify the cost of bringing us so much supply. There's an agenda. And the agenda is that we want to convince you, we want to normalize this stuff. We want to convince you and your children that this is okay, despite the fact that we know it ain't okay. And y'all need to be, hey, listen, I want to start a class. I want to be the professor. I want to be the professor of a class. I want to call it Bigotry 101. Okay? Accepted bigotry. Niggas in black forces, don't trust them. Mexicans who actually talk like old dude from Friday, hey Holmes, yeah, they go all that. Don't trust them neither. And teaching your kids that no, you are a boy, therefore you can be nothing but a boy, and you are a girl, you can be nothing but a. You want to be a tom girl, or if you're a boy and you want to be gay, I don't condone that, but you can do that. You can do that, but don't come in my goddamn room talking about, Mom, I see myself as a girl. Dad, I see myself as a girl. You're gonna get fuck out of here, boy. If you don't get in there and talk like you grounded until you realize you a boy again. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We don't accept this nonsense around here. But anyway, so you can see here, some people are reporting that Netflix has lost $15.1 billion in market value since users began canceling subscriptions in protest of its woke content. I wonder if that's true. I wonder, niggas on Twitter just be saying some shit. Let's see. Netflix loses $15 billion. Let's see. I see a lot of cancellations. Netflix closes down 30. No. See, I can't corroborate this. I can't grift on this. Netflix allegedly loses. India Times reporting. Nah, they using Twitter as a source. I don't know. I can't corroborate it. You know what I'm saying? You can run with that if you want to. That's totally up to you. But we know the media is evil, so they're not going to report on it. So it might be right. They might have lost $15 billion in market value. Maybe so. We know that Elon Musk has a lot of sway. You know what I'm saying? If Elon Musk is like Drake to the 100th power. In the hip-hop industry, if you get a feature with Drake, you rich. You're good forever. You're up. It's done. Okay? Elon Musk, if he co-signs you, you lit forever. But if he denounces you, you're fucked. You're fucked. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the grift be with you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you.